Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on out there? You got your two favorite hosts here, Nemesis and Crypto Miguel. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I hope everybody enjoyed the poker tournament as much as we did, even though we were a bunch of losers over here and you know, didn't get first, you know, but it was still fun nonetheless. You know, FA in the chat if you liked it. Yo.
Oh, I liked it.
Hells yeah, man. 4 hours and like 10 minutes, something like that. Damn.
Same as last time too.
Mikkel's Big Bedell's like, hopefully we can hear Mikkel.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully it sounds better to y'all.
Yeah, I played with it a little bit for him.
Played a little bit of sound settings beforehand. That's what took us so long. It's because I don't know. I literally rushed into that game today. Like, I walked in, like, I was completely like ready to like set up like 5-10 minutes till. Like, I really like no time for anything. I was like,
no testing.
That, like, all of my settings that I used to use were like functioning and okay. I was like, here we go.
Right.
And then of course I'm in like a completely different environment than I was before. So like the volume settings are different. Need to be different. You know, I have a wall that's like really close to me in front of me. So like I'm like touching it. Like I'm reaching my arm right now and I'm touching it. So I know I'm getting echo off of that. I just turned the noise.
Because I know you got kids and stuff, this will be an easy one and a cheap sound deadener. Something that I used to do back in my garage days of playing drums, so that you don't have all that nasty echo and reverb, especially from the drums. Oh my god, that is insane in a garage.
Right now I have a fan pointing in here too, because there's no window in here anymore. So like,
or egg cartons.
Yeah, egg cartons.
Dude, fuck. I swear by them, you take that, and if you needed to cancel out a little bit more, you take like a thick piece of cloth, and then you just kind of have it wave, and you just attach it onto the wall like that, and it just absorbs everything. You'll almost sound like you're in a professional studio.
What else? I'll see. Sounds fine now.
Yep.
Well, I turned on. There's a setting on NVIDIA Broadcast I didn't have on before, and it's called noise, like room echo removal. I turned that on. Them said I sounded better, and I went into my gain settings completely and turned it like to 100, and we're hoping for the best at this point.
Right. Yeah, worked with it a little bit for sure, but yeah, it's like
I want to get away from like this microphone in general. I've had a lot of issues with this microphone. Like,
is that a Yeti?
It's like, no.
Okay.
It's the same one. This is the same one that the Data Lord bought me like when I first started streaming. It's a newer. It's called Newer, Neweer. That is the name of it. It's the brand name, and I've had this thing. Like my entire streaming
I swear
career,
by my Yeti Blue.
I've had this microphone.
Yeah, I still swear by my Yeti Blue. You know, if I was gonna get any other one, I'd get one of those old style can microphones that are all on the spring system with a good suppressor on it. Ooh.
So like right now, like the plan is like right here I have a standing desk. Okay, right here I'm free to like stand up, so I can do whatever I want right here. It's gonna be good for doing videos and like talking, you know, perfect. That, and I get more done if I'm standing up, I've noticed. So this is like my main station. I can just do some work and continue doing other things.
Do you have a rubber mat on the floor?
I don't. So
right
now my knee
Yeah.
is about to explode. Especially from a 4-hour live stream.
Oh yeah, I was just about to
like,
say.
That's
I'm
why
like,
I kept walking away. Like I kept walking away just to like
bend your knee
just
a little bit.
Walk, stretch, and I sat down on the couch once for like 5 minutes because I was like, I'm gonna die if I don't sit down anymore. I have a chair, but it's like not tall enough. Like it's my computer desk chair. I have like my actual desk here, like where I'll be like doing like coding and things like that. But making videos, this is it.
Yeah.
The plan is to get like an adjustable stool that I can sit here if I need to sit. If I'm, you know what I mean? Like if I'm not like, if it's too much at the
Right.
time, like, yeah, over here I can sit down for a little bit and relieve a little bit of pressure. But that's the plan. I was running out of time. I almost stopped at a store to like just buy like the cheapest thing I could find, and I was like, I'm not gonna have enough time. I know I'm not. And I'm
Right.
glad I didn't, because I wouldn't have made it back in time.
For sure, for sure.
I stopped at Best Buy because I don't have speakers. My other speakers don't work anymore. I don't know what happened. They don't work. So I went to Best Buy and bought like an extension for my headphones.
Yeah,
So
to
that
go
way
in
I
the
could
back of the
just
computer.
plug
Yeah.
into the back of my computer, and that way, which is nice. I've needed one for those for a while, so now I just don't need I don't have any speakers.
Right, right, right. So, what's going on, all you awesome hashers in the audience? Got
Nice,
Jason the Tiger Osborne. What's going on, my man? We got Golden Wolf. Yo.
What else?
Bedell, he's like, oh, everything sounds better. And Crypto Mako, he's like, the tournament was fun. Now he wants to learn a little bit about that Aeon.
Oh, cool.
It's a cool little project, you know. It's nothing bad, you know. It's just it needs more development on there. But that's like what, 90% of the that's like 90% of all the cryptos out there needs more work.
It's community driven.
Yes.
Too.
Yes.
Fully community driven.
And you know, it's like all
there's a DAO in a sense that helps regulate things a little bit, or control things. Not really control, but
and none of the
helps,
devs or anything like that are malicious in any way,
things
shape,
go
or
through.
form. You know,
Yeah, it's great. It's proof of work, so it's
hybrid.
GPU mineable. It's also staking. So it's a hybrid proof of work stake coin. So you can mine it, you can stake it. You can do both of said which on aeonpool.tech, which Yashnik is a founder.
Yes.
He is the founder of aeonpool.tech, one of them. So pretty awesome there that you can do both in the same place. And so if you won today, that's the first place I would go to is aeonpool.tech. That would be the best place to go. Up for you in the chat.
Jason S is like, Aeon was the first crypto he mined after leaving NiceHack. Nice.
Very nice.
Very
Been
nice.
a firm supporter of Aeon for many, many years. Love it.
Way back when he only had one GPU, the lonely GPU.
Right? I remember mining on my 1060 and my 1050 Ti 4 gig cards. Yeah. That my 1050 Ti, Jay now owns. And Jay mines Raven coin.
Raven Light.
Coin Light.
Yeah.
On that right now. But yeah. It was nice to like push it like I got rid of like most of the 4 gig cards pretty much, so I don't have any now. Anything that's
And Jason's like, that's where he mined it too. Right up over at aeonpool.tech.
6 anymore. So that's what Jay was like, hey, I want a card. I want to start mining stuff, and I was like, all right, here you go. I'll sell you this one for cheaper than I would sell to anybody else.
Right.
And gave him the deal of a lifetime. He has bought quite a few 1050 Ti's past that, and he's like, I have never paid like the price for that ever. And none of them hash is like good as the one that I gave him, which he doesn't. He's like, I don't understand how that works. And I was like, I don't know. Well loved.
What's this about?
It's a mining. You remember the mining joke?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. the wife found one of those dad jokes, but it's mining orientated. What's the difference between a government worker and a miner? Proof of work. It's like why does everybody in crypto want a Lamborghini? Because Ferrari is owned by Fiat. But
Yeah, Jay Bohannon. So you are like the third person that I've seen say this, that there was like a hack on Ravencoin Lite. If you had mined it's called like Sheet Coin, SHEET. If you mined it, there was an exploit where if you had Ravencoin Lite, I think, like your wallet on the same computer, it stole your funds. I'm not really sure exactly how it all went down. I know it just got back to like somewhat out of the dark ages. So I got a lot to catch up on. But yeah, I did see this. It's interesting. I don't know much more about it.
I don't see how they'd be able to hit back like that. Oh, wait a minute. It would have to be on the same PC as you were mining with, because it's going to ask for a request packet. And when it asks for the request packet, that's going to be their way to get in. It makes sense. That'd be a hell of fucking exploit. That would be really interesting to take a look at, because but then that would, if you had like a dedicated mining rig, it shouldn't affect anything because you have any information on there because it's just a dedicated. But maybe if it's on the same PC,
it's the same wallet program. Interesting. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'll be right back.
Alrighty then. Like Gallows, like I was mining on an iPhone months ago and now it's all over. Yeah, it's some of these. That's why I try to stay away from getting down and dirty on some of these like speculative coins, because it's not that I don't trust the developers to try to do the right thing and they're not going to steal funds, but it's like, how good is their implementation of coding? You know, is their team good enough at the back end coding with everything? Was their code audited in any way, shape, or form? So I mean, it's like I've seen people having issues mining before. I haven't seen I haven't seen anybody having an issue like hitting a certain pool or a certain coin. Definitely want to look into this. That's actually really interesting. If it's an exploit through the wallet, that if the wallet sees that particular coin, that gives them a way to like seed your wallet or something like that. I'm not sure how that would really work. I definitely am going to look into this, because that's something that should be like, people should be warned about if that's an actual exploit that Ravencoin Lite developers either misted their code, or hopefully they fix it if they're aware of this now at this point too. So that's kind of wow. You were mining from Hive OS on a 3 gigabyte rig, but the wallet was on another PC, and you still got exploited? Wow. That's interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that. Hopefully the devs figure out what the hell's going on, because that's a hell of a way to kill off a project. That is crazy. Let me put that. I'm gonna have to put that down on a note over here. Give me 1 second, guys. test. If their wallet was on the same PC as the Ravencoin Light Miner, it took it all over. Wow, that's crazy. But Jay Bohan is saying that he didn't even he was mining on a Linux Hive OS rig, which wouldn't have had the wallet on there. It would have just been mining to the wallet address. And if he lost 24 Raven Light on there, that is crazy. Geothermal loop to cool your room. No, actually, I just use fans and just suck the heat out. I find that the easiest way for me. No need to worry about heat production if you're able to pull it out faster than you can generate the heat. For every 1200 BTUs, you know, it's like you got to have about 400 CFM of airflow just around the unit to keep it at a proper temperature, and it just compounds itself as you are generating more BTUs. Of course, I'm actually pulling like 12,000 CFM out of the room, because I've got two 6,000 CFM fans in two different windows, and a third window as an intake. So yeah, I mean, it's like I'm exchanging all the air in my room about over 500 times an hour. Every bit of air gets recycled out. The only machine that I have that complains about it at all is actually my S9. So during a hot summer day, I can't pull enough air out of that room. So I tend to, for the likings of how the S9 is going to run, because like the S9s don't like to be running around 100 degrees. So where, you know, the outside temperature at around 100. So I have to slightly underclock it just a little bit, just to bring the wattage down to right around 12,000 watts. As soon as I hit 12,000 watts, I have no more thermal problems on my S9. That's crazy, Jay Bohan. I'm sorry for your loss, dude. That is some bullshit. And I hope it's something that they're going to be able to rectify. I have to say that, you know. I'm sorry. Anytime I see somebody like lose funds because of the fact that you're supporting a project, and you've got to trust that the project has written their code properly. Gallo, Raven Light, they're talking about the exploit on the wallet. Sheet Wallet took over the Raven Light wallet since they use the same code for the wallets. That's insane. It's why it's like you'll hear me be like highly critical and highly skeptical of a lot of projects out there. And unfortunately, this is some of the stuff that, you know, it's like I haven't heard this one happen before, but, you know, it's like there's always like a small little issue with these newer coins. TechMan, without knowing enough, I don't know. I'd have to really look into that and see if it's something that they're having on their core wallet too. But I would almost think that if this other project is using the same code, I would almost say that their core wallet would have the same issue too. It's the same code. Huh? What? Huh? Oh.
What are you doing, Bobby?
Oh, what the hell? Put that away, boy!
I don't know. I don't see nothing on DuckDuckGo.
Yeah, Jay
About said
Bohanna
situation.
was mining with his Hive, and his wallet was on a Windows PC, and it took him for 24,000 Raven Light.
But was it just like the wallet itself?
Well, Robert Kunlau was talking that the Sheet wallet took over the Raven Light wallet since they use the same code for the wallets.
I don't know. I mean,
I'd have to look into this. I mean, this is that's actually interesting. That is the crazy.
Keeper the code.
What's up,
Hey,
Keeper?
buddy.
What up? What up?
How's it going? Weird.
Yeah. Hopefully Jay doesn't have a problem.
Real. So is it only if you so if you don't have the Sheet wallet or anything, like, are you good?
Well, no, he's saying that the Sheet wallet uses the same code as Ravencoin
Right.
Lite. So if you're using the core wallet, you still have an issue.
But if you don't use or mine Sheetcoin or download their wallet, are you still like you're not gonna lose your coins, but your wallet still has the same issue.
Right.
Am I correct by understanding this?
Maybe.
Understanding this?
Maybe. It's like it might work the other way, but I don't know.
If you have the Sheet wallet. Got it. So if you have the Sheet wallet, your wallet is compromised, and possibly you lost funds.
Mm.
But if you don't have the Sheet wallet, your wallet's still like vulnerable, like everybody else's is, until there's like some kind of fix. But as long as you didn't download the Sheet wallet, you didn't lose coins. Is that what I'm understanding? That's what it sounds like.
Oh, Boris was talking about Panda. Was talking about that too. Or
RTM is
I mean.
Raptorium.
Or I mean Raptorium, I mean. As soon as I re-looked at that, I was like,
So
oh,
is Sheet wallet like a multi-coin wallet? Is that what Sheet wallet is? So I've never even heard of Sheet. I don't even know what that is.
right.
What that is.
Right. Just making some notes. Jason asked, holy sheets.
Bunch of Sheet.
right.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's why you always got to be careful in the sheet coin market.
In the poo coin world.
Mm-hmm. What up, Anonymous? What's going on?
Welcome back.
It's like, man, still fucking blows my mind that it's like this card sitting in my mining rig for almost, let's see here, right about there, and you can see this looks rustier than shit, and then this looks shiny back here, because this server case is right in front of the window. I had a little power
bullshit.
I had a little power flicker, and yeah, I had a couple of these decide to go, I quit. These were the good ones too. I almost want to sit there and probe it and see where it failed.
Oh, okay. 10 hours ago, scam warning, sheet coin wallet. From Big Piggy 01, which is RTM. There's malware going around and robbing unencrypted wallets. So the people who are affected are those who did not encrypt your wallet. If that's true, that like makes me like feel like this much like less is bad. Still feel bad. Not sure. The issues is related to sheet coin wallets. But is it a Raptorium wallet? It was posted on the Raptorium Reddit. But what is Sheet Wallet? What is Sheet?
Goodell, with the big question, how do you encrypt a wallet? Thought they all were. Actually, no. Bitcoin wallet, Bitcoin Core wallet is not natively encrypted.
There's no password. Just send your funds out.
Right.
You could just send your funds out. If you had like 3 Bitcoin in there and someone had your wallet a dot file, they could just send their coins out.
Right.
You have to encrypt it yourself.
Right.
There's a button at the very top. It says encrypt.
Yep.
You do that and you select password.
Fucking.
And you choose as many characters as you could possibly please at one.
All the core wallets are like that.
No, I checked the Discord and they were both encrypted. Or emptied. And both were empty. Like emptied or encrypted.
Jay Bohan is like, no, he checked there in Discord and both were emptied. That's weird.
Virtual machines. Take a while. Because virtual machines take a while to load. Lots of RAM. Need lots of RAM to process the chain as fast as possible. Do I need to encrypt my Raven core wallet? Yes.
Yes.
100%.
Your wallet.dat file, which is your private key, is not automatically encrypted. Correct. Because you've got to put the password on there to enable the encryption.
Like if you send Raven out of your wallet, it doesn't ask you for a password. It just lets you do it.
Right.
But if you encrypt it, you can see the funds and you can look at the funds and you can load the funds, but the moment you try to send the funds, it asks you for a password.
Right. And yo, Raven Sky, what's up, my man? How you be?
Yeah, that's a washer.
He's in the new place. He still got the sets up. He just got power. Small baby steps.
I don't even have like the big bright light on. Like it's just too much right now. When I streamed yesterday with it on, I was like,
oh, my eyes. Oh.
once it like settles out, like it's good. You know what I mean? Like the lighting's great. It's not great from like the front. Great for like the back.
I would say, Robert, I'll agree with you to a point. And here's where I tell people I agree with them to a point.
Yep.
You're only as good, like if somebody were to take your advice and they're horrible about passwords, that'll fuck them. You know, it's like security, you know, the best security
One more
person.
thing you gotta remember.
Right. It's like good security people, yes, I'd say go down that rabbit hole. But for, you know, your average Joe Schmo, they're natively not gonna do that. That's where I tell people to take it to the next step. Encrypt your shit and put it onto a USB and pull it off of your computer. You don't have to worry about it because nothing sensitive is on the computer.
Pull the wallet.dat file off.
Right off of it. Mm-hmm. Like, yes.
You could even like not put the wallet.dat file back in your wallet at all, and you know, start your wallet back up, and it's gonna generate a new wallet.dat file for you.
Right.
And you're gonna have a zero balance, but you're gonna have a new wallet address, and the chain's still gonna be loaded.
Right.
So you can still use that wallet to keep the chain loaded, and
right.
keep it up and like going and running, but you don't lose any funds because your secured funds are somewhere else.
Right. Now, I do have that set up on my Linux laptop where the hard drive's encrypted and, you know, everything else that I do inside the computer is Linux encrypted. Yes. So if I forget anything, I might as well just put a new hard drive in there.
Since it is Raven Light is okay. That's good.
Cool.
Do you have I don't know what the Sheet wallet is. I'm trying to find what Sheet wallet is, and I DuckDuckGo'd it, and I don't have any kind of. Only thing was the Raptorium post from Reddit saying don't download the Sheet wallet, the Sheet coin wallet.
Robert's like he had his hard drive encrypted, and he had the Sheet wallet on there, and his stuff was fine because they couldn't manipulate everything because it was just so you had, in order to do anything, you had to have admin level passwords.
Right.
I just wouldn't recommend the, you know, Joe Schmo that, you know, they hop on their computer, they don't even have a password on their computer to turn it on. We don't need to get things too complicated for those type of people, you know. It's like you're only as good as the security that you can remember how to get into.
For sure, Robert.
Right.
Password? What's a password? Password?
Right. Yeah. Or my birthday. It's like, oh great, now we've got half the information on you. Oh, so funny. It's like people use passwords as like their kid's birthday, their spouse's birthday, childhood address, or their current address. That's like 90% of the passwords out there. It's like, oh my lord, people, stop.
Checking out like the new T-Rex liner, of course, you know, because I have an LHR 3060, but since I use like newer drivers on my computer, my first gen LHR my first gen 3060 is forked. So I'm over here, trying to figure things out. I'm like, oh, let me look at the new T-Rex miner. It has dual mining. That's kind of how I make it. That's how you get around the LHR. 70% on one algo, 30% on Ethereum. Right? So what I find really cool about this is when you go into the T-Rex wiki, right? Post it in the chat. It's pretty awesome. Right, so there's the wiki. There is a video guide, and the video takes you to Seb Fintech's channel. So Seb Fintech is featured in T-Rex Miner's wiki, their official wiki, on how to set up the new miner. I was like, there we go. I love it. I love seeing things like that.
What's up, Funk Master? Good evening. Yeah, I know. It's like I've got to get my cards up and rolling. It's like, damn it.
Huh? Not hashing, sitting there.
I know.
Yes. That is awesome.
Yes, he is. Everybody that's helping out in the community, teaching people how to get their stuff up and working the right way, preventing you from having a noob mistake and burning out your stuff inadvertently. Like, don't play New World.
You don't do that.
No. Somehow playing New World is more damaging than mining. Imagine that. Step 1, get Bitcoin wallet. Step 2, wait for blockchain to download. You will be there for a hot minute. Step 3, I'm going to disagree with you, Tech Man. It's DCA.
Can't profit from just opening the wallet.
No, not at all. You win when you open up a wallet. You do win.
Profits and knowledge. Jason. That password's my social security number.
Yeah. But oh yeah. Terrible, just terrible.
I'm not terrible.
Golden Wolf, wonder if I need to download old drivers for your 3080 LHRs first gens. The older drivers are not going to work with the new LHR cards.
Yeah.
You got to have that handshake.
If you have nothing but first gens on the rig, then yeah, you can definitely do that.
Right.
Any second or third gen, soon to be, LHRs, it's not gonna, ain't gonna fly.
Nope.
Marty McFly.
As Mikkel found out with his 3060s, it's like, yep. He couldn't run the original driver that was leaked out on the new one.
When I ran the original dev driver, it didn't even recognize the other card. Like, it seen it. Like, it definitely knew it was there, but it would just call it a Microsoft, some generic Microsoft graphics driver.
Right.
And wouldn't accept anything else. The moment that I upgraded my NVIDIA drivers to the newest driver, oh, look at that! You got two 3060s in your PC. And I was like, all right, thanks. Tried switching them the opposite directions. Tried it again. downgraded, DDR system, put the old dev drivers back in, still nothing.
Right.
Yeah. Even removed the first gen card and ran it on dev driver. Didn't do nothing at that point. I was like, oh, okay. No likey. You're getting low hash on Flux.
Oh, that's
Weird.
creepy.
That's weird that you're getting low hash rate on Flux. I've never seen an LHRB affect Flux hash rate.
Right, because that's more core. It's like almost all core over there. Although, I mean, like, Red Panda was noticing on some of his LHR cards, like, at the moment he tried to put an overclock on it, it would cash out the hash rate. Uranus Oysters asking about the Altair update for ETH. Will it influence proof of work in any way?
So I'm not sure. I'm trying to pull it up to jog my memory. Just U10, that's like really outdated information.
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken, so it is second layer solutions to Ethereum.
So that's going to be
it's adding a
ETH
beacon
2.0,
chain
right?
Basically, but it's not removing proof of work. It's not like true 2.0. It's kind of like the midway, but it's to lower fees because gas fees are astronomical, as we know currently. So, as far as I know, I'm not sure, but it doesn't seem like they want to get rid of proof of work. But yeah, they do seem like they want ETH2 only to be the only chain. Correct.
Eventually, that will be. Yes.
That'll be the true statement. Yeah.
But they've been talking about this for 5 years, so I mean, it's nothing new. It's just that we're finally getting a little closer to it being reality.
That's always been the thing, though. They've always stated that when ETH2 2.0 comes out, if you hold ETH one regular Ethereum that we own right now, that you won't be able to do anything with it because it's inoperable. I'm sure someone might take it, maybe. Who knows? We won't. I mean, no one will truly know until it happens. But it's possible that it'll stay worth what it is. Say it's worth $2,000 or whatever. But you won't be able to sell it anyway. No one will take it because the chain's inoperable. There's no nodes because all the nodes moved to the 2.0.
Right.
So.
Because ETH is not centralized.
I don't know. Not at all. Why would you say something like that?
Why? They're totally decentralized.
Shame on you.
Shame on you. We're gonna get a bunch of thumbs down now. Shame. Boo this man. Boo. Boo.
Totally do. Boo.
Right?
Just be getting test chunks trickling in. If you're still mining Ethereum, I don't know about that. I don't think you get anything.
Yeah, if you can't
There's
mine
still
to
other Ethereum coins.
Yeah.
like other Ethereum coins.
But they'll be all
do things on the Ethereum network.
But they'll be
But
bridged
you won't get
over.
rewarded in those. Yeah.
No, they'll be it when they shut down ETH 1.0, they will have to migrate all the different Geth clients over to the ETH 2.0. This is part of the issue that they're having.
Not like some of the coins they wouldn't have to because they run their own nodes. They run their own version of Geth nodes for their coin because they're a fork of Ethereum.
Right, but they're at that point they're not running
ERC20 tokens.
Right.
Yes.
Anything that's running on their on the ETH 1.0 specifically. And I think that's where some of the biggest delays are, is that they are having an issue trying to migrate all the Geth clients. Yeah, all the pools will turn into staking pools, and they will convert their nodes over. They'll just shut those.
Staking pools.
Right.
They might not even go for it.
Because what'll end up happening is whenever they sit there and they go to proof of stake, they're going to let the ETH difficulty bomb go off, which is going to just exponentially make the difficulty just rise until you ain't going to ever find a block. It's gonna act like the network is 20 times what Bitcoin's is. So it'll, you might be looking at, 10 years, you maybe might find one block. But it'll be easier to just migrate out of the Ethash algorithm. I mean, we all saw, if you've been around for a while, we all watched Equihash, the GPU algorithm get decimated by ASICs. Ethash is eventually going to go away too. We'll have to find another algorithm to migrate onto.
Mundo. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are you like overclocking? I don't really overclock on Flux. I just play with the voltage. Especially on LHR cards. Like, there's no reason.
Yeah, LHR does not like overclocking.
To be honest, no. I would start there, Golden Wolf. Start back at 0, or put 100 on the core, and then start with your voltages.
Right.
Go down to like 75%. Start dropping your wattages a little bit until you see like it start to go from like a little decrease to like a huge drop in hash rate. Then when you see the huge drop in hash rate, go back up a little. Then you start playing with like everything else. But for Flux and like CCX, I really don't overclock much. Go to main farm.
He's like, I'll leave it for a bit.
So like 3070 Ti for like Conflux I don't do anything for the memory. I just do core like plus 200 power limit down. That's it. It does ramp up a little slower than theory. But if your overclock is too high, it does take even longer.
It's like, get the flux out of here.
That's right.
It's like,
Flux you.
right?
Chump Change is live. Yes, he is.
Yes, yes, he is.
He is.
Well, it's coming up to that 9 o'clock. So does anybody have any comments or questions before we head up out of here? Guys, I saw a few new people down there. Definitely smash that Lizzie like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, all the good stuff. If you'd like to join us in the Discords, links are down below. It's free. You can join. We do have some private sections in Discord, and if you'd like to join those, you can always join the Patreon, which the links are also down below. Yo. Yes, Golden Wolf, it was a fun, long day of streaming.
It was. It hasn't even stopped yet either. Still streaming.
Right?
I mean, he's gonna explode.
So guys, definitely spam the FA in the chat. Yo, we need some FA bombs. I need a whole bunch of them. I need a sea of FAs, dude. A sea of... Do it now.
Sea of them.
Oh yeah, we need a sea of FAs. There's 12 people here. 12 people should be spamming the FAs. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. That's right. That's what's up. Spam them. To all you sexy motherfuckers, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Oh, amazing.
Woo! All you awesome people in the chat, you guys fucking rock. This is the reason why we do this every fucking week. Yo!
Oh, that's not
And thank you, Java Hava. Yo. Your work is appreciated with the Doge Lord. Yo. And with that, when is Jay going to be on tomorrow? Or he's like up in the air? What?
I don't know.
Don't know. So he's up in the air.
Up
So
in the air as of right now.
right. So guys, pay attention to see whenever Jay the Weatherman comes out with his next Bitcoin predictions and teaches you how to read those charts so you can see the patterns. No problem, Java Hava. You rock. And I guess with that, guys, we'll definitely see you all on the next one. Stay savage, guys. Yo.